Think she's not interested? Think again. Imagine this: you're interacting with a woman who seems indifferent, but she's actually doing something subtle that suggests otherwise. Today, we uncover this common behavior that many women display when they're just pretending not to like you, even though they really do. Get ready to discover the telltale signs that reveal her true feelings are just beneath the surface. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, hit share so everyone around you can also benefit from this information. Don't forget to leave a comment so we know your thoughts. 1. She acts indifferent. When a woman is trying to hide her feelings, one of her go-to moves might be to put on an Oscar-worthy performance of indifference. She'll act like she couldn't care less about your existence. But don't be fooled, her attention is laser-focused on you. You might notice her pretending not to listen when you speak, but later she'll reference something you said. She'll act nonchalant when you're around, but her friends might mention that she asks about you. It's like she's playing a game of emotional hide and seek. This behavior stems from a fear of vulnerability. By acting indifferent, she's protecting herself from potential rejection. It's also a test to see if you'll pursue her despite her apparent lack of interest. Keep an eye out for subtle signs that break through her facade. Does she perk up when your name is mentioned? Does she always seem to be within earshot of your conversations? These little tells can reveal her true feelings. True indifference means a complete lack of interest. If she's putting effort into appearing uninterested, chances are she's anything but. It's a paradoxical dance of attraction. The more she pretends not to care, the more she might actually care. If these signs seem familiar, don't hesitate to share this video with your friends and leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. 2. She mocks your interest lightly. Picture this: you're enthusiastically discussing your passion for vintage record collecting, and she rolls her eyes, calling you a hipster wannabe. But here's the kicker: she's hanging on to every word, asking questions and remembering details. This, gentlemen, is the art of disguised interest. When a woman mocks your interest but can't help but engage, she's walking a tightrope between showing her genuine curiosity and maintaining her uninterested facade. It's like she's saying, "I find your passions intriguing, but I don't want you to know that this behavior serves multiple purposes." By teasing, she gets to interact with you in a playful, low-pressure way. It's also her attempt to gauge your confidence. Can you take a joke about something you care about? Pay attention to the nature of her teasing. Is it good-natured or mean-spirited? Does she smile while doing it? Also, notice if she brings up these topics later or remembers specific details you've mentioned. These are clues that her mockery is just a cover for her genuine interest. Remember, shared interests can be a strong foundation for connection. Her teasing might just be an invitation for you to prove her wrong and show her why your hobbies are cool. Who knows? You might even convert her into a fellow enthusiast. Have you ever encountered a similar situation? Share your experience with us in the comments, and don't forget to hit the like button to support us in creating more valuable content. 3. She reacts strongly to your actions. When a woman harbors secret feelings for you, her emotions might go into overdrive, resulting in strong reactions to your actions, both good and bad. It's like you've become an emotional amplifier in her life, turning every interaction up to 11. You might notice her getting disproportionately excited when you achieve something small or unusually upset when you make a minor mistake. Perhaps she laughs a bit too hard at your jokes or seems overly annoyed when you're late. These intense reactions are often a sign that you're occupying a significant space in her thoughts and feelings. This behavior stems from her struggle to maintain emotional neutrality. She's trying to appear uninterested, but her genuine feelings keep bubbling to the surface, manifesting as these strong reactions. Pay attention to the consistency of these reactions. Does she respond this way to everyone, or are you getting special treatment? Also, notice how quickly her mood changes based on your actions. If you seem to have an unusually strong influence on her emotional state, it's a good indicator that she cares more than she's letting on. Indifference is characterized by a lack of strong feelings either way. If she's reacting strongly to your actions, whether positively or negatively, it's a sign that you matter to her, even if she's trying to hide it. 4. She responds slowly to messages. In our hyperconnected world, the timing of text responses can speak volumes. If she's taking an unusually long time to reply to your messages, it might not be because she's uninterested. Paradoxically, it could be because she's very interested indeed. This delayed response tactic is often employed as a way to appear casual and unaffected. She might be thinking, if I respond too quickly, he'll know I've been eagerly waiting for his message. So instead, she forces herself to wait, sometimes agonizing over the perfect response. Pay attention to the content of her messages when they do arrive. Are they short and dismissive or thoughtful and engaging? Does she apologize for the delay or offer an explanation? These can be clues to her true feelings. Also, notice if this behavior is consistent. Does she respond quickly to others while keeping you waiting, or is she generally slow to respond to everyone? Consistency in this behavior towards you specifically can be telling. In the age of smartphones, most people check their messages frequently. If she's consistently taking hours or even days to respond, it's likely a deliberate choice rather than genuine disinterest. Ultimately, this behavior is about maintaining an illusion of detachment. By making you wait, she's trying to keep you intrigued while protecting herself from appearing too eager. It's a delicate balance and one that reveals more than it conceals. If you found this video helpful and want to discover more tips, be sure to hit like and share this video with anyone who might need it. 5. She gives mixed signals. Welcome to the world of mixed signals, where confusion reigns supreme. If she's saying one thing but doing another, congratulations, you've entered the paradoxical realm of hidden attraction. One moment she's laughing at your jokes and touching your arm, the next, she's distant and aloof. She might tell you she's not looking for a relationship, but then get jealous when you talk to other women. These contradictory behaviors can leave you feeling like you're on an emotional roller coaster. This inconsistency often stems from an internal conflict. She likes you but is afraid of getting hurt, so she alternates between showing interest and pulling back. It's like she's constantly battling between her heart and her head. Pay attention to patterns in her behavior. Does she become more affectionate when you show interest in others? Does she pull away when things start to get more serious? These patterns can provide clues to her true feelings. Also, consider the timing of her mixed signals. Are they more pronounced in group settings versus one-on-one interactions? This could indicate she's trying to maintain an appearance of disinterest in front of others. Consistent mixed signals are paradoxically consistent signal in themselves. If she's constantly keeping you guessing, it's a sign that you're occupying a significant amount of her mental and emotional energy, even if she's trying not to show it. If you're enjoying today's video and feel inspired to take your dating life to a new level, don't just watch, take action. Our free 60-minute strategy call is designed specifically for individuals like you who want to build meaningful connections. During this session, you'll discover a personalized strategy to meet more women, boost your confidence, and make every date count. Tap into the expertise of our seasoned coaches by clicking the link in the pinned comment. Now, let's transform your dating life together. What do you think about these signs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit share so your friends can also get this information. 6. She engages in light teasing. The age-old art of teasing, a playground tactic that often carries well into adulthood, especially in the realm of hidden attractions. If she's constantly poking fun at you in a light-hearted way, you might just be the object of her secret affection. This playful banter serves multiple purposes. It allows her to interact with you in a fun, low-pressure way while maintaining a guise of casual friendship. It's her way of saying, I like you, but I don't want you to know how much. Pay attention to the nature of her teasing. Is it personal and specific to you, or does she tease everyone this way? Does she laugh a little too hard at your comebacks? Does she remember the inside jokes you share? These can be indicators that her teasing is more than just friendly banter. Also, notice her body language when she teases you. Does she lean in closer? Does she touch you lightly on the arm? Physical proximity during teasing can be a big tell. Remember, teasing is a form of attention. If she's going out of her way to playfully poke fun at you, she's investing energy in your interactions. It's her way of creating a special dynamic between you two, a shared language of jokes and jabs that brings you closer together. So, the next time she calls you a dork with a twinkle in her eye, consider that it might be her way of saying, "You're adorable, and I kind of like it." Don't forget to like if you found these tips useful and share this video with people you know to uncover even more interesting secrets. 7. She talks about other guys. When a woman starts bringing up other guys in conversation, it might seem like a clear sign of interest. But hold on, this could actually be a clever tactic to gauge your reaction and mask her own feelings for you. By mentioning other men, she's trying to accomplish several things. First, she's testing your level of interest. Does the thought of her with someone else bother you? She's watching closely for signs of jealousy or discomfort. Secondly, she's attempting to appear unavailable or in demand. It's a subtle way of saying, "Look how desirable I am," while also creating a sense of competition. Pay attention to how she talks about these other guys. Is she speaking about them in a way that invites comparison to you? Does she seem to be emphasizing qualities that you possess or lack? This could be her indirect way of expressing what she values in a partner. Also, notice the timing of these conversations. Does she bring up other guys more frequently when you're showing signs of interest in her? This could be a defense mechanism to protect herself from getting too invested. If she truly had no interest in you, she likely wouldn't bother trying to make you jealous or gauge your reactions. The very act of bringing up other men around you suggests that your opinion matters to her, even if she's trying to hide it. 8. She's available but distant. This behavior is the romantic equivalent of orbiting. She's constantly in your vicinity, but never quite close enough to touch. It's a delicate dance of proximity and distance that can leave you scratching your head. You might notice that she always seems to be around, whether it's at social gatherings, work events, or just coincidentally bumping into you. Yet when you interact, she maintains an emotional arm's length, never quite letting you in completely. This paradoxical behavior often stems from a desire to be close to you, coupled with a fear of vulnerability. She wants to be in your orbit, but she's afraid of getting burned if she gets too close. Pay attention to the consistency of her presence. Is she always conveniently around when you're there? Does she find reasons to be in the same place as you? These could be signs that her coincidental appearances are more intentional than they seem. Also, notice how she interacts with others compared to you. Does she maintain the same emotional distance with everyone, or is it specific to you? If it's the latter, it could indicate that you hold a special significance for her. True disinterest would mean not being around at all. If she's making the effort to be in your vicinity regularly while keeping an emotional distance, it's likely that she's more interested than she's letting on. 9. She asks indirect questions. When a woman is trying to hide her interest in you, she might turn into a covert detective, gathering intel about you through roundabout means. If you find that mutual friends are suddenly very curious about your life, hobbies, or relationship status, you might have a secret admirer on your hands. This indirect approach allows her to learn more about you without risking exposure of her own feelings. It's like she's conducting reconnaissance, gathering information to better understand you without directly engaging. Pay attention to the nature of the questions being asked. Are they general inquiries, or do they delve into specific aspects of your life? The more detailed the questions, the more likely it is that she's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. Also, notice if these friends seem to be sharing information about her in return. This could be her way of indirectly communicating things about herself to you, creating a two-way information exchange without direct interaction. If she truly wasn't interested, she likely wouldn't expend the energy to gather information about you. The very fact that she's curious about your life, even if she's hiding that curiosity, is a good indicator that you're on her mind. So, The next time a mutual friend casually asks about your weekend plans or your favorite type of music, consider that you might have a hidden audience very interested in the answers. 10. She acts cold in groups. In group settings, she might act aloof, barely acknowledging your presence. But catch her one-on-one, and suddenly she's all warm smiles and engaging conversation. What gives? This dual behavior often stems from a desire to keep her feelings under wraps in public, while allowing herself to be more genuine in private. In groups, she's putting on a performance of disinterest, perhaps to avoid teasing from friends or to maintain an appearance of being hard to get. Pay attention to the stark contrast between her public and private behavior. Does she avoid eye contact in groups but maintain it when you're alone? Does her body language change significantly? These differences can be telling. Also notice if she tries to create opportunities for one-on-one interaction. Does she linger after group hangouts or find reasons to separate from the crowd? These could be signs that she values private time with you. Remember, consistent inconsistency is still a pattern. If she regularly acts cold in groups but warm in private, it's likely that her public behavior is the act, not her private demeanor. This behavior is her way of protecting herself while still allowing for a connection with you. It's a balancing act between her desire to be close to you and her fear of exposing her feelings to others. Bonus in-depth analysis of emotional reactions and subtle strategies. Once you've identified the signs that she's trying to hide her interest, the next step is to gain a deeper understanding of her reactions and apply subtle strategies to uncover her true feelings. Here's how you can effectively and sensitively clarify her emotions. 1. Observe subtle reactions. One of the main ways to understand her feelings better is to observe the small, often unnoticed reactions. These subtle reactions include nonverbal cues. Pay attention to how she reacts nonverbally when you share a personal story or a small achievement. If she smiles genuinely, maintains eye contact, or shows positive reactions, it could be a sign that she's silently empathizing with you. Changes in attitude. If she shows more clear interest when you adjust your approach or treatment towards her, it indicates that her interest is beginning to surface. For example, if she reacts more positively when you start sharing personal feelings or emotions, it could be a sign that she's starting to open up. 2. Create opportunities for her to express emotions. An effective way to discover her true feelings is to create situations that allow her to express her emotions without feeling pressured. Here are some strategies you can use. Share personal stories. When you share heartfelt stories about your life, challenges you've overcome, or how you're feeling, it can encourage her to open up more. Your sharing creates a safe environment that may prompt her to reveal her true feelings. Arrange one-on-one interactions. Try setting up one-on-one conversations or activities with her. In a more intimate setting, she may feel more comfortable expressing her true feelings without the influence of others. 3. Handle conflicting reactions. If she frequently displays conflicting emotions, this might reflect an internal struggle with acknowledging or expressing her true feelings. To handle this, you can listen carefully, pay close attention to what she says and how she reacts in different situations. If she often changes her attitude or has strong reactions to your actions, it could suggest that her interest is being suppressed and needs to be released. Ask open-ended questions. Use open-ended questions to encourage her to share more about her feelings and thoughts. Instead of asking closed questions, ask ones that prompt her to explain her feelings, such as "How do you feel about that?" or "Can you share more about your emotions?" 4. Analyze compatibility. A crucial factor in understanding her feelings is analyzing the consistency between her public and private behaviors. If there is a noticeable difference in how she acts in public versus when it's just the two of you, it may indicate she's hiding her true emotions. Compare behavior. Note the differences in how she interacts with you in group settings compared to when you're alone. If she maintains distance and acts aloof in groups, but is warm and attentive when it's just the two of you, this might indicate she's trying to protect herself from others' judgments. Create opportunities for private interaction. Set up opportunities for one-on-one communication in a comfortable setting. This can help her feel more at ease in revealing her true feelings and can help her move past her defenses. Remember, understanding someone's feelings is not always straightforward and often requires time and sensitivity. However, with careful observation and a genuine approach, you can open the door to her true emotions and build a deeper, more meaningful relationship. So, now that you know how to tell if she actually likes you, here's what I'd recommend watching next. Discover the signs she's sex-starved or learn how to tell when she's thinking about you naked. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Have you ever found yourself asking why some women leave behind the dependable, kind-hearted man for the so-called bad boy? What is it about these bad boys with their bravado, unpredictability, and sometimes downright reckless behavior that makes them so irresistible despite their obvious flaws? In this video, we'll peel back the layers of this complex dynamic and reveal why these bad boys often captivate more than the genuinely good men who offer stability and respect. Discover the Stoic principles that can help you understand this puzzling attraction and learn how to maintain your integrity and confidence in the face of such challenges. Don't miss out. Like, share, and subscribe to uncover the timeless wisdom that can revolutionize your approach to love and relationships. And remember to stick around until the end of the video for the ultimate tips on how to capture the heart of those who seem to prefer the thrill of the bad boy. Ready to delve into the mystery? Let's get started. Number 1. The thrill of unpredictability. In today's world, where comfort and predictability are the norms, our brains still crave the excitement of the unknown. This craving for excitement is deeply rooted in our evolutionary past. Back in the day, unpredictability was essential for survival and genetic diversity. Women, like all humans, are wired to seek out excitement and new experiences. While a caring partner offers stability and predictability, it might lack the emotional highs and lows that keep us engaged. And, for example, imagine a woman in a relationship with a kind and considerate man. His actions are predictable. He remembers anniversaries, always calls when he says he will, and provides a steady, comforting presence. However, the predictability of his behavior can sometimes feel monotonous. Enter the so-called jerk, whose unpredictable actions and behavior inject drama and excitement into her life. His spontaneous and sometimes erratic behavior creates emotional ups and downs, making the relationship feel more thrilling and This attraction to unpredictability is not just about seeking excitement for its own sake. From an evolutionary standpoint, engaging with unpredictable partners once helped ensure genetic diversity and avoided inbreeding. These new experiences brought about by jerks provided a sense of novelty and adventure that was crucial for our ancestors. However, while the thrill of unpredictability can be alluring, it often comes with a lack of long-term security. Over time, many women realize that these volatile relationships lack the stability and reliability that their rational minds desire for a secure future. The initial excitement fades, and the need for a dependable partner becomes more apparent. As Stoics, it's essential to understand and accept this aspect of human nature without taking it personally. Recognizing that this behavior is driven by deep-seated evolutionary instincts allows us to approach the situation with empathy. Instead of feeling hurt or resentful, we can focus on maintaining our own stability and kindness, understanding that true fulfillment in relationships comes from a balance of excitement and security. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, we learn to remain steady and unshaken by the whims of others. We accept that while we may not always be the source of thrilling unpredictability, our consistent kindness and reliability are invaluable virtues. In the end, these qualities are what build strong, lasting relationships based on mutual respect. To handle this, remember the Stoic idea of focusing on what we can control. You can't control someone else's preferences or actions, but you can control how you respond. Continue being a good person, living according to your values, and women who value long-term security and genuine care will eventually recognize these qualities. It's about being true to yourself and understanding that a meaningful relationship is built on a solid foundation, not just fleeting excitement. Before we move to the next part of this discussion, remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more insights and Stoic life lessons that can help you navigate relationships with wisdom and grace. Now, let's continue. Number 2, the desire to fix the damaged jerk. Many women have an inherent urge to nurture and repair. Jerks often play up their wounded side by acting depressed, pessimistic, and emotionally closed off. This behavior leads women to believe that these men have suffered some trauma or emotional pain that caused their difficult behavior. They feel a compelling need to be the special person who can break through the jerk's tough exterior and uncover the vulnerable man they imagine is hiding beneath. Women see it as a personal challenge to change and save him, thinking that if they are patient and nurturing enough, they can fix his flaws. The jerk supports this belief by occasionally letting his guard down or showing brief glimpses of a better side. This behavior makes the woman invest even more energy into trying to bring out that side permanently, while he continues to give her just enough hope. From a Stoic perspective, it's important to understand that this dynamic isn't about you or your worth. You can't control someone's attraction to the idea of fixing a broken person, but you can control how you respond to it. Imagine you're sailing a ship. You can navigate the waters, adjust your sails, and steer your course, but you can't control the wind. The wind in this metaphor represents other people's actions and feelings. You can't change the fact that some women are drawn to jerks, but you can choose how to react. A real-life example could be Sarah, who dated Tom, a jerk who often acted distant and moody. Sarah believed that she could be the one to help Tom open up and heal. She invested a lot of time and energy into the relationship, hoping to uncover the kind, loving man she imagined was underneath Tom's tough exterior. Occasionally, Tom would show a softer side, giving Sarah hope and making her try even harder. Meanwhile, good guys like you, who were consistent and respectful, didn't trigger this savior instinct in Sarah because they didn't appear damaged enough to spark that desire. So, what can you do? Embrace the Stoic principle of focusing on your own actions and responses. Continue to be a good man, but also recognize that you deserve someone who appreciates you for who you are, not for a project they want to fix. Cultivate patience and understanding, but also set boundaries and maintain your self-respect. Remember, the right person will appreciate you for your true self. Stoicism teaches us that peace of mind comes from within, and that we should seek fulfillment in our own actions and virtues, not in external validation. By embodying these principles, you'll not only navigate the complexities of relationships more effectively, but also find deeper satisfaction in being your true, good-hearted self. Before we continue, I have a 10-second request for all of you. If you can help us out, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to us. In return, we promise to keep making this show even better for you. Deal. Number 3. Jerks appear high value even if they don't mean to. Jerks often display traits that society associates with high value, such as selfishness, excessive confidence, pride, a taste for risk, and defiance of social norms. These traits can create an illusion of strength and desire. For example, a man who is selfish and confident might come across as someone who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. This can be attractive because it suggests decisiveness and determination. A man who takes risks and defies social norms might seem adventurous and exciting, qualities that can be alluring. Women may instinctively see these traits as signs of strong genetics they want in a partner. On an instinctive level, these traits can make jerks seem more desirable despite their flaws. The perception is that these men can offer strong leadership, protection, and the excitement of unpredictability. On the other hand, men who are overly attentive and eager to please from the beginning can come across as too easy and less competitive. This can make them seem less interesting or less of a challenge, which can reduce their perceived value. The Stoic approach teaches us to maintain our value through self-control and balance rather than through excessive attention or neediness. The jerk's tendency to pull away and maintain a certain level of detachment makes him seem more elusive and invested. This elusiveness can trigger a woman's curiosity and desire to win his approval, making the jerk appear more desirable. Think of it this way. In the wild, an animal that is hard to catch is often more prized. Similarly, a man who is not always available and doesn't always seek approval might be seen as a greater prize. This doesn't mean that being a jerk is a good thing, but it highlights the importance of maintaining self-respect, confidence, and a sense of independence, all of which are key Stoic principles. As a Stoic, the goal is not to mimic the jerk's negative traits, but to understand the value of self-respect and independence. By being confident, self-assured, and balanced, you can present yourself as a high-value individual without resorting to negative behaviors. This balance allows you to maintain your integrity while also being attractive and desirable. Number 4. Jerks show off in public. Imagine you're out with friends and there's that one guy who always seems to be the center of attention. He's loud, makes jokes at others' expense, and flaunts his wealth without any shame. This behavior might seem obnoxious, but it's rooted in something deeper in our evolutionary past. Jerks who are skilled at creating drama and making a scene tap into the same instincts that once helped our ancestors show off their best traits to attract mates. In the wild, animals often display their strengths to attract a partner. Think of a peacock showing off its colorful feathers. Similarly, these attention-seeking behaviors in men are like a flashy peacock tail, designed to grab attention. Public confrontations, teasing women in social settings, flaunting money, and climbing the social ladder are all modern equivalents of this showmanship. Women have evolved to recognize these traits as appealing. Showmanship and competitive skill are not preferred behaviors per se, but the jerk's ability to dominate social situations can be mistakenly seen as a sign of high mate value. In contrast, good men who keep a lower profile often get overlooked. Their humility and quiet confidence are admirable, but they don't stand out in the same way. For example, consider a scenario where a woman is out with her friends and two men are present. One is a good man, polite, respectful, and quietly confident. The other is a jerk, making a scene, teasing everyone around him and drawing all. The woman's instincts might lead her to notice the jerk more because his behavior mimics the boldness and confidence that were once crucial for survival. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-control and inner strength, focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. Good men often embody these principles. However, in the loud, chaotic world of social interactions, their quiet strength can be overshadowed by the flashy behavior of jerks. This doesn't mean that being a good man is less valuable. It means that in some social settings, the traits that make someone a good partner might not be as immediately noticeable. So why do women leave good men for jerks? It's not a conscious choice to prefer bad behavior. It's an instinctive response to the bold displays of confidence and dominance that jerks often exhibit. The key takeaway here is not to become a jerk to gain attention, but to understand that sometimes standing out in a positive way and showcasing your strengths can help you get noticed without compromising your values. Jerks crave excitement. Many jerks deliberately engage in disruptive behaviors in relationships, such as giving the silent treatment, showing unpredictable mood swings, and displaying sudden outbursts of jealousy. These erratic behaviors create a sense of instability, keeping relationships in a constant state of stress and uncertainty. This ongoing anxiety can lead to a cycle of anxious attachment and dependency. It's like a dysfunctional echo of our evolutionary past, where the fear of being cast out from the group was always present. Unlike these jerks, good men who provide stability and consistency don't stir up the anxiety that their partners might. Without these intermittent threats, the brain becomes restless and gradually loses interest. From a Stoic perspective, this dynamic can be understood through the lens of emotional control and virtue. Stoicism teaches us to value stability, rationality, and inner peace, which are the qualities that good men typically exhibit in relationships. They offer a steady and reliable presence, fostering a secure and loving environment. However, the unpredictable behaviors of jerks can be mistaken for excitement and passion, creating a toxic allure. The Stoic man might seem boring in comparison because his stability doesn't trigger the same adrenaline rush as the erratic behavior of the jerk. But this perception is rooted in a misunderstanding of what true happiness and fulfillment are. According to Stoicism, genuine contentment comes from inner peace and virtue, not from external chaos and drama. So why do women sometimes leave good men for jerks? It's because the jerks, with their disruptive actions, tap into a primal part of the brain that equates unpredictability with excitement. This excitement can be confused with passion, making the relationship seem more intense and alive. But in reality, it's a superficial thrill that lacks the depth and substance of a relationship built on mutual respect and Stoic principles. In conclusion, while it might be tempting to mimic the behaviors of jerks to keep a relationship exciting, it's important to remember that true fulfillment in a relationship comes from stability, respect, and emotional control. Good men who embody these Stoic virtues may not always be seen as thrilling, but they offer a deeper, more meaningful connection that stands the test of time. Embrace the principles of Stoicism, and you'll find that the right partner will appreciate the steady, virtuous love you provide. Number 6. Testing male authority. One of the reasons women leave good men for jerks boils down to an age-old instinct: testing male authority. Even in modern times, many women subconsciously evaluate whether their partners are strong enough to be good providers and protectors for future children. It might seem strange, but men who display over-the-top confidence and a need to control everything can appear to fit this outdated idea of genetic fitness better than modern fair-minded men who believe in equality. Consider a woman dating a man who always listens to her and respects her independence. Despite his many positive traits, she might find herself inexplicably drawn to another man who exudes arrogance and dominance. This second man might demand obedience, act possessive, or even belittle her, while intellectually she knows that such behavior is unacceptable. A part of her instinctively responds to the notion of a strong, authoritative figure who can provide security during uncertain or stressful times. From a Stoic perspective, it's important to understand that these instincts are not rational and often clash with our higher values and principles. Stoicism teaches us to recognize and manage our emotions and impulses, helping us respond wisely rather than react impulsively. In this context, men who embody Stoic virtues, such as self-control, wisdom, and fairness, offer a deeper, more genuine strength that goes beyond superficial displays of dominance. However, the challenge lies in overcoming these deep-seated instincts and societal expectations. For example, a Stoic man might show his strength not through controlling behavior, but by being steadfast in his principles, providing unwavering support, and handling conflicts with calm and reason. This approach fosters a healthier, more equal partnership, even if it doesn't immediately satisfy outdated notions of authority and control. So, what can you do? Embrace Stoic virtues in your daily life. Show your strength through calmness and reason. Be a pillar of support and steadfastness. Recognize that true strength lies not in dominance, but in the ability to stay true to your principles no matter the circumstances. By doing this, you not only become a better partner, but also attract those who value genuine strength and equality. The allure of mystery. People who are difficult to pin down often create a sense of allure by keeping their lives and feelings vague. They don't share much about themselves, which makes them seem rare and intriguing. This mystery draws people in, making them eager to figure out what's going on beneath the surface. Imagine trying to solve a complex puzzle. The more challenging it is, the more invested you become. This is similar to how elusive individuals can captivate someone's interest. Take, for example, a man who is warm and engaging one moment, then this inconsistency can spark a desperate need in others to win his full commitment and clarity. It's like trying to grasp something elusive. The thrill of the chase makes the pursuit more exhilarating. This emotional roller coaster makes these individuals appear more exciting and valuable, like a coveted prize that's hard to attain. We know that humans often chase what they perceive as scarce or hard to get. This scarcity mindset triggers an obsessive drive, making the elusive person seem more desirable. The Stoic idea of valuing inner tranquility over external validation is often overshadowed by the brain's primal response to unpredictability. To the brain, those who are too available without needing to be earned often seem less captivating. In contrast, those who are open and consistent may seem less thrilling. They share their lives openly and provide reassurance and loyalty from the start. While this is healthier and more conducive to a stable relationship, it doesn't ignite the same intense, obsessive drive to pursue them as the more elusive individuals do. Consider a man who embodies Stoic values, always honest, transparent, and consistent in his actions. While his reliability and loyalty are invaluable traits, they might not spark the same excitement as someone who is unpredictable. This is not to say that the Stoic man is any less worthy. In fact, his steadfastness is a pillar of strength and virtue. However, in a world driven by immediate gratification and excitement, the allure of mystery can sometimes overshadow the true value of consistency and reliability. The thrill of the chase and the allure of mystery can be powerful forces that draw people away from good, reliable men. It's crucial to recognize this dynamic and understand that while the excitement of the unknown can be enticing, the lasting value lies in the consistent and reliable virtues that Stoicism champions. Number 8. Jerks spark jealousy. Jealousy, despite its negative connotation, is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. It's a survival mechanism that ensured our ancestors stayed faithful and provided resources for their offspring. Jerks, with their narcissistic and flirtatious behavior, unknowingly tap into this primal instinct. They create an environment where jealousy thrives, making women feel a strong urge to win their affection and prove their worth. A woman is dating a good man who is kind, dependable, and always available. He shows his commitment from the beginning, offering her security and stability. However, alongside him is a jerk who is indifferent, unpredictable, and seems to have a magnetic charm. The jerk's behavior stirs deep-seated anxieties and insecurities in the woman, making her feel she needs to compete for his attention and change him to validate her status as the chosen partner. This doesn't mean that women consciously prefer jerks. Rather, the unpredictable and elusive nature of jerks triggers a subconscious response. The uncertainty they bring mimics a higher level of competition and a greater perceived mate. In contrast, good men who are reliable and transparent in their intentions might be subconsciously seen as offering less of a challenge, hence perceived as having lower mate value. From a Stoic viewpoint, it's crucial to understand that this behavior isn't a reflection of our worth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, reactions, and actions. Instead of feeling hurt or undervalued, we can choose to see this situation as an opportunity to grow and maintain our dignity. So when you see a woman leaving a good man for a jerk, remember that it's often about deeper psychological and evolutionary factors at play. By understanding this, you can approach relationships with a balanced perspective, maintaining your self-respect and staying true to your values. In essence, it's about embracing your nature as a good man, recognizing the dynamics at play, and not letting these situations shake your confidence. True Stoic wisdom lies in remaining steadfast and not being swayed by the actions of others. Number 9. Jerks drive self-improvement. Jerks have a knack for making their partners feel insecure about various aspects of themselves, be it their looks, social skills, achievements, or confidence. This criticism, whether direct or indirect, forces women to confront their insecurity. They start obsessing over ways to improve themselves, believing that by becoming the ideal version of themselves, they will win the jerk's approval and affection. It's a vicious cycle where the approval is always just out of reach, making the drive for self-improvement relentless and never-ending. The approval from a jerk is often elusive and inconsistent. This keeps women in a constant state of striving, always trying to do better, be better, and look better. This constant drive for self-improvement can be exhausting, but it's also highly motivating. It taps into deep biological instincts to compete and excel, especially in the context of romantic relationships. On the flip side, good men provide genuine acceptance and validation. They appreciate their partners for who they are without the need for them to change or improve constantly. This emotional generosity and stability can sometimes neutralize the same instincts that jerks exploit. When a woman feels secure and accepted, she may feel less pressure to strive for constant self-improvement. The relationship is stable and nurturing, but it might lack the intense drive that comes from seeking approval. In Stoicism, the actions of jerks can be seen as a twisted form of the Stoic practice of using adversity to build strength and resilience. The constant criticism and emotional turmoil can act as a harsh teacher, pushing their partners towards self-improvement in a bid to overcome these challenges. However, this isn't the healthiest way to grow. True self-improvement, according to Stoicism, should come from within and not be driven by the toxic behavior of others. If you find yourself in the position of the good man, it's important to recognize the value of your approach. While you might not drive the same relentless push for self-improvement that jerks do, you offer a healthier, more sustainable path to growth. Encourage your partner's growth in a positive and supportive way. Highlight their strengths and gently guide them towards areas of improvement without making them feel inadequate. In the end, while jerks might drive women towards self-improvement through negative means, good men offer a healthier, more sustainable path. Embrace the Stoic principle of self-improvement from within and understand that true growth comes from inner strength and resilience, not from the toxic behavior of others. By fostering a supportive and loving environment, you can inspire genuine, lasting self-improvement in your partner. Addiction to emotional turbulence. Much like the desire for unpredictability, the intense emotional highs and lows provided by jerks can become addictive. This addiction to emotional turbulence can make women leave good men like you for jerks. Let's dive deeper into this. Imagine you're in a relationship with a woman, and you provide a stable, caring environment. Initially, she enjoys this stability, but over time the excitement might fade. Good men offer security, predictability, and consistent support. However, for some women, this can start to feel mundane or boring, especially if they are used to more chaotic relationships. On the other hand, jerks offer a roller coaster of emotions. They might give affection and attention one day, then pull away or treat her poorly the next. This cycle of emotional turmoil, followed by brief periods of affection, can become incredibly addictive. It's similar to how substance addiction works, activating the brain's reward pathways. Let's say a woman is dating a jerk who frequently gives her the silent treatment. When he finally reaches out or shows some affection, it feels like a rush of relief and excitement, much like an alcoholic's first drink after a period of abstinence. This cycle creates a psychological trauma bond where the woman becomes emotionally attached to the highs and lows of the relationship. In this situation, the temporary affection and promises from the jerk hit the brain's reward center like a drug. The intermittent reinforcement of kindness and cruelty keeps her hooked, even though it's unhealthy. This makes the steady contentment and consistent love of a good man seem dull in comparison. From a Stoic perspective, understanding this dynamic can help you manage your emotions and reactions by recognizing that a woman's addiction to emotional turbulence is beyond your control. You can avoid taking her actions personally. Instead, focus on being the best version of yourself, maintaining your values, and finding someone who appreciates. In summary, women might leave good men for jerks due to an addiction to emotional turbulence. This cycle of emotional highs and lows can become as addictive as any substance, making the steady love of good men seem less appealing. However, by understanding this through the lens of Stoicism, you can maintain your peace and focus on what truly matters in a relationship. How to become the one they choose over a bad boy. A guide to genuine attraction. Attracting someone who is usually drawn to bad boys requires a nuanced approach, blending confidence, self-awareness, and authenticity. First, it's important to understand what bad boys. They exude confidence, mystery, and a sense of adventure that can be thrilling and compelling. To capture the attention of someone with this preference, you should focus on embodying the positive attributes that underlie these traits while maintaining your own integrity and values. Start by cultivating a strong sense of self-confidence. Confidence is magnetic and often draws people in, much like the allure of a bad boy. Work on building your self-esteem through self-improvement and embracing your strengths. This doesn't mean adopting arrogance, but rather projecting a sense of self-assuredness and comfort in who you are. When you are confident in your own skin, others are more likely to be attracted to you. Next, add an element of mystery and intrigue to your persona. You don't need to be deceptive or manipulative, but allowing some aspects of your life to remain private can create an aura of intrigue. Share enough to keep the conversation engaging, but hold back on revealing everything about yourself right away. This approach mirrors the unpredictable nature of the bad boy while staying genuine. Your enigma should entice curiosity without crushing. Additionally, demonstrate independence and a sense of adventure. Engage in activities that you're passionate about and share your interests with enthusiasm. An adventurous spirit, whether through travel, hobbies, or unique experiences, can be high. It shows that you have a full and rich life of your own, which can be enticing to someone who typically gravitates toward excitement and novelty. Furthermore, embodying a balanced emotional intelligence is key. Bad boys often create emotional highs and lows that can be thrilling but unstable. By offering stability and emotional maturity, you present a contrasting yet complementary dynamic. Show that you can be supportive and reliable, while also understanding and respecting their need for excitement. This balance can offer a refreshing change from the chaotic patterns they might be used to. Communication plays a vital role in this process. Engage in meaningful conversations and listen actively. Show genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings, which can help you build a deeper connection. Your ability to engage in thoughtful dialogue while maintaining your own strong sense of self can set you apart from the bad boy archetype. Lastly, be patient and persistent. Attraction is a complex and often gradual process. By consistently demonstrating your positive traits, you increase your chances of capturing their attention and affection. It's important to remain true to yourself throughout this journey. Authenticity, combined with the qualities of confidence, intrigue, and adventure, can effectively draw someone who typically favors bad boys towards you. Embrace these strategies with sincerity, and you'll likely find that you can attract someone with this preference in a meaningful and lasting way. As we've explored today, the allure of bad boys and the reasons why some women might leave good men for them can be both perplexing and enlightening. We've uncovered how traits like unpredictability, emotional turbulence, and the allure of mystery play into these dynamics. But remember, understanding these patterns isn't about changing who you are. It's about embracing the virtues of stability, kindness, and self-respect. Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes from within and that the right person will appreciate you for the genuine and steadfast individual you are. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with those who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into Stoic wisdom and personal growth. Your engagement helps our community thrive and ensures you don't miss out on future content that can transform your understanding of relationships and self-improvement. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep applying the principles of Stoicism to navigate life's complexities with grace and wisdom. Thanks for watching. Click on the next video to delve deeper into this fascinating topic. Does she appear to be physically receptive to you? Have you ever met someone's gaze from across the room and wondered if there's a subtle message hidden within that glance? Can a mere smile or a casual chat obscure profound sentiments? It's a familiar scene, encountering someone, sensing a connection, yet grappling with uncertainty about its reciprocity. Is it mere friendliness, or do her smiles and glances convey deeper emotions? If you recognize this scenario, join us as we explore a realm where actions speak louder than words, drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy. Today, let us explore 12 subtle indications that a woman might have feelings for you, but endeavors to conceal them. Our intention is not merely to enumerate these signs, rather, we aim to provide you with the tools necessary to discern them accurately. By the end of this journey, you will be better equipped to understand unspoken messages and potentially recognize if someone special is expressing interest in you. Welcome to our journey into the subtle language of attraction. If this video is helpful, please comment with the number 1. If it's not helpful yet, please comment with the number 0 so we can improve further. Let's begin. Number 1. Deliberate seating choices. Amidst the myriad of seating options that adorn various settings, her choice of where to settle speaks volumes about her unspoken desires. Whether it be amidst the hustle of a workplace, the studious ambience of a classroom, or the vibrant energy of social gatherings, observe with discerning eyes as she consistently gravitates towards a seat in close proximity to you. His recurrent behavior transcends mere coincidence. It is a purposeful act, a silent declaration of her yearning to be near you. By choosing to sit in your immediate vicinity, she seeks to immerse herself in the fabric of your surroundings, forging a connection that transcends mere physical proximity. Her deliberate seating choices subtly convey her enjoyment of your company and her desire to share in the moments you both inhabit. It's a silent dialogue, a gentle invitation into her world without the need for overt expression. Therefore, as you find yourselves in the same room once more, take a fleeting moment to observe where she settles. Amidst the array of options laid bare before her, her choice may serve as a subtle clue, pointing towards the depths of her interest and the longing within her heart. Do you have any similar cases to what I just said? If not, please continue to learn the next sign with me. This sign is very easy to recognize. Number 2, the power of a meaningful smile. Let's delve deeper into the captivating allure of a smile, a seemingly simple gesture that serves as a gateway to unspoken emotions. When a woman endeavors to conceal her innermost feelings yet inadvertently allows them to surface through her smile, it unveils a charming secret, one that can speak volumes more than words ever could. Imagine this scenario: you walk into a room and spot her from across the way. She notices you, and almost instinctively, her face lights up with a smile. This isn't just a polite, social smile, it's something far more radiant and genuine. It transforms her entire countenance, illuminating her face and making her eyes sparkle with a warmth that is hard to ignore. This kind of smile is rare and precious, often reserved for moments of true joy and affection. To truly appreciate the significance of such a smile, one must learn to differentiate between various types of smiles. A social smile, for instance, is often quick, polite, and somewhat detached. It's a courteous gesture, meant to acknowledge someone's presence without delving into deeper emotional realms. On the other hand, a meaningful smile is rich with unspoken sentiment. It's not just her lips that smile, but her entire being. Her eyes crinkle at the corners, her cheeks flush, and there's a palpable energy that seems to radiate from her. Consider the time she has smiled at you in this manner. Is it only when you share a joke or a light-hearted moment? Or does this smile appear even in your more mundane interactions? Pay attention to how her smile manifests in various contexts. When a woman allows herself to be vulnerable enough to let such a smile shine through, even if she is trying to conceal her true feelings, it can be a strong indicator of her affection and interest. Reflect on the words of Marcus Aurelius: everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This philosophical insight is profoundly relevant when interpreting the subtleties of human interaction. In the intricate tapestry of our relationships, significance often resides not in grandiose displays of affection, but in the nuanced subtleties of emotion conveyed through understated gestures. A meaningful smile can serve as an eloquent narrative of sentiments that remain unspoken. It's a silent communication, a way of conveying feelings that words might struggle to encapsulate. This smile can be a testament to her comfort and happiness in your presence, a silent admission of her growing affection. In your forthcoming encounters, take heed of her smile. Observe how it changes in different scenarios and what it might reveal about her true feelings. Remember, within the fleeting grace of a genuine smile may lie the eloquent tale of sentiments she's yet to vocalize. It's within these small, precious moments that the heart often speaks its truest language. Do you agree with me? Please comment and let me know. Next, we will come to the third sign. This sign is extremely difficult to recognize if you are not careful enough. Number 3, hair play and the subtle dance of mirroring body language. Have you ever found yourself captivated by the graceful arc of her hand as she delicately runs her fingers through her hair while engaged in conversation with you? This timeless gesture, far from being a mere habitual motion, carries with it a deeper significance, a subtle, subconscious act of grooming that often serves as a telltale sign of attraction. Women, in moments of intrigue, tend to caress their locks, twirl them between their fingers, or elegantly sweep them back, all unconsciously revealing a hidden interest. Yet, equally fascinating is the concept of mirroring, a subtle synchrony that speaks volumes. Notice how she instinctively mirrors your body language, almost as if in an unspoken dialogue. When you lean forward, she follows suit. When you cross your legs, she mirrors the gesture effortlessly. It's a silent ballet of harmony and connection, an unconscious yearning to resonate with your presence. So in your next exchange, observe her with a discerning eye. Does she find herself tending to her hair more frequently, perhaps in moments of shared laughter or animated discussion? Does her body language seamlessly echo yours, subtly revealing a magnetic pull towards you? These silent cues, like whispers in the wind, may very well be the subtle manifestations of a concealed attraction, waiting to be deciphered amidst the intricate tapestry of human interaction. Number 4, decoding inviting body language. The silent symphony of body language often speaks volumes, transcending the confines of verbal expression in its ability to convey emotions. When a woman harbors a fondness for you, her physical demeanor becomes a canvas upon which her sentiments are painted. Take heed of the subtle cues woven into her gestures, for they may reveal a tapestry of interest and attraction. Notice how she leans in closer during conversations, her movements fluid and deliberate, as if drawn to your presence like a magnet. Watch as she unfolds her arms, revealing an open stance that mirrors the vulnerability of her heart, inviting you into her world. Observe the subtle alignment of her feet, a silent testament to her subconscious desire to connect with you on a deeper level. These gestures, though seemingly insignificant, hold profound implications for the nature of your interaction. A relaxed posture or open arms convey a willingness to embrace your company, hinting at the possibility of a more meaningful connection beyond the surface. Conversely, defensive body language, such as crossed arms or turned away feet, may signify a reluctance to engage or a desire to maintain a safe distance. So as you find yourself in her presence, attune your senses to her physical cues. Does she exude an aura of receptivity, her body language a silent invitation to delve deeper into the realms of connection? Pay heed to these subtle signals, for they may illuminate the path to a deeper understanding of her unspoken desires and intentions. Number 5, unveiling subtle signs of nervous attraction. When a woman finds herself drawn to someone yet endeavors to conceal her burgeoning emotions, her body language often betrays the depths of her sentiments. Among the subtle indicators lies the act of lip licking, a gesture that transcends mere habit and hints at a deeper longing. Watch closely as she unconsciously moistens her lips in your presence, a subtle yet unmistakable signal of nervous anticipation, perhaps a subconscious attempt to draw attention to her lips, a timeless sign of attraction. Similarly, signs of nervousness may manifest in a myriad of gestures, each a silent echo of her internal struggle. Observe as she fidgets with her jewelry, delicately twirling a necklace or absent-mindedly adjusting a bracelet, her restless movements betraying the turmoil within. Notice to the subtle stutter in her speech, the hesitant pauses that punctuate her words, as if her mind and body are engaged in a silent battle of conflicting emotions. These seemingly innocuous behaviors gain significance when viewed in the context of her interactions with you. Do they occur with greater frequency and intensity in your presence, a silent testament to the tumultuous currents of attraction swirling beneath the surface? As Epictetus wisely noted, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. Thus, as you observe these subtle cues, maintain a calm and rational perspective, allowing yourself to discern the truth hidden amidst the chaos of emotion. Does she exhibit a propensity for lip licking or display signs of restlessness when engaged in conversation with you? These seemingly insignificant actions may serve as silent indicators of her hidden desires, offering glimpses into the depths of her heart that words alone cannot convey. Number 6, the intriguing language of neck exposure. In the intricate tapestry of nonverbal communication, the revelation of a woman's neck holds a profound significance that transcends mere gestures. This subtle yet powerful act takes on various forms, from the graceful backward tilt of her head to the deliberate choice of clothing featuring open necklines, or even the gentle sweep of her hand unveiling the delicate nape. But why does this seemingly innocuous gesture carry such weight? The neck, with its delicate expanse, symbolizes vulnerability, a gateway to the depths of her innermost being. In baring this tender area, she unwittingly reveals a sense of trust and receptiveness towards you, an implicit invitation to draw closer. This ancient instinct, rooted in the primal realms of submission and trust, finds resonance within human interactions, echoing across the ages. Thus, as you navigate the ebb and flow of your interactions, pay heed to the subtle cues of neck exposure. Though seemingly understated, they carry profound implications for her interest and comfort in your presence. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely remarked, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. By remaining attuned to these subtle signals, you open the door to deeper connections and understanding, seizing the opportunities that lie hidden amidst the intricacies of human interaction. Number 7. The subtle dance of quick glances. In the intricate interplay of concealed emotions, the eyes serve as windows to the soul, unwittingly revealing the depths of one's innermost feelings. When a woman seeks to shroud her affection yet remains tethered to her emotions, her gaze becomes a silent confidante, betraying her sentiments with each fleeting glance. Take heed of these stolen moments, for they carry far more weight than mere observation. They are whispers of a hidden interest, a subtle game of connection and evasion. Watch closely as she surreptitiously steals glances in your direction, her eyes darting away as if to preserve a veil of mystery. It's a delicate dance of longing and restraint, a silent invitation to delve deeper into the realms of connection. Understand the significance of eye contact in human psychology, a profound language that transcends words. If she harbors an interest, maintaining prolonged eye contact may prove challenging, stirring up a maelstrom of emotions within. Thus, she may resort to expressing her affections through brief, timid glances instead. Notice how her eyes flicker towards you in fleeting moments of vulnerability, only to retreat just as swiftly, a silent testament to the tumultuous currents of her heart. These ephemeral connections, though momentary, hold profound significance as indicators of her hidden desires. Remain vigilant for these subtle yet impactful gestures, for within their fleeting embrace may lie the key to unlocking the secrets of her heart. Embrace the dance of quick glances, for amidst its intricate steps may lie the promise of a deeper connection waiting to be discovered. Number 8. The art of enhanced appearance. Amidst the daily rituals of grooming and presentation, there exists a subtle yet profound phenomenon: the extra effort exerted in anticipation of your presence. While it's customary for individuals to attend to their appearance, the significance amplifies when she orchestrates noticeable changes or enhancements just before encountering you. Take heed of the subtle shifts in her demeanor, for they speak volumes about her unspoken desires. Observe with discerning eyes as she meticulously dresses or styles her hair with added care in your proximity. Perhaps she dons more fashionable attire, applies makeup with meticulous precision, or daringly experiments with new hairstyles. These adjustments transcend the realm of mere aesthetics. They are a silent symphony orchestrated to capture your attention. Her heightened focus on appearance serves as a silent dialogue, a subtle means of conveying her interest in you and her desire to be noticed. It's a testament to her genuine concern for how you perceive her, a silent plea for your acknowledgement and admiration. Therefore, as you encounter her once more, take a fleeting moment to appreciate the nuances of her transformation. These deliberate adjustments serve as profound indicators of her earnest endeavor to leave an indelible impression on you. In the timeless words of Epicurus, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. In this context, her enhancements in appearance are not mere acts of vanity, but rather sincere expressions of attraction and affection, each gesture a silent declaration of her burgeoning feelings. Number 9. Unveiling indirect admiration. Amidst the tapestry of conversations, subtle whispers of admiration often emerge, disguised within the folds of indirect compliments. Pay heed to the subtle nuances of her speech, for within lies a silent acknowledgement of your strengths and virtues. Perhaps in a group setting, she subtly applauds your quick wit, or amidst a shared discussion, she expresses gratitude for your thoughtful contributions. These compliments, though veiled in ambiguity, carry profound significance. They are her clandestine means of expressing admiration for your character, weaving a delicate web of appreciation without baring the depths of her emotions. It's a cautious dance of admiration, a subtle expression of regard that shields her from the vulnerability of outright rejection. Thus, as you engage in conversation, listen intently to the whispers of her words. Amidst the seemingly mundane exchanges, these subtle affirmations may offer glimpses into the concealed chambers of her heart. Embrace the subtleties of her speech, for within lies the key to unlocking the hidden depths of her admiration. Number 10, the significance of remembering small details. Delve into the intricate tapestry of human connection, and you'll discover that it's often the little things that speak volumes about one's feelings. An indicator as subtle as a woman's ability to recall the minutiae of your interactions can offer profound insights into her sentiments. It transcends the realm of mere memory. It's a testament to the depth of attention she bestows upon your words and actions. Imagine a casual conversation where you mention your favorite childhood book, a fleeting reference to a nostalgic memory. You don't expect anyone to remember such a minor detail, but weeks later, she surprises you by bringing it up, perhaps even gifting you a vintage copy of that very book. This act of remembering is not just an exercise in good memory. It's an indication that she values what you say, cherishes your shared moments, and is genuinely invested in your happiness. Take heed as she effortlessly brings up minor details from past conversations, perhaps the name of your favorite song or the endearing nickname of your cherished pet, mentioned only in passing. These seemingly trivial pieces of information might seem insignificant, but they are building blocks in the architecture of a meaningful relationship. When she remembers these details, it shows she is listening to you with a level of attention that goes beyond common courtesy. She is absorbing your words, internalizing them, and allowing them to become part of her own memory tapestry. Consider the times when she has recalled something specific about you without prompting. Maybe she remembers your coffee order exactly the way you like it, or she knows about your particular way of solving a problem at work. These instances demonstrate a deep level of engagement and thoughtfulness. It's her way of showing that she doesn't just see you as another person in the crowd, she sees you as someone worth remembering, someone whose details matter. This meticulous attentiveness goes beyond mere politeness. It hints at a genuine fascination with you and your world. It's a silent declaration of interest, a gentle affirmation that she values not just your presence, but the essence of who you are. These recollections, while small, are significant. They indicate that she is mentally cataloging aspects of your life because they are important to her. This behavior is a subtle yet powerful expression of affection. Reflect on the words of the philosopher Blaise Pascal: "The heart has its reasons which reason knows nothing of." In the mosaic of human connection, it's often the overlooked details that carry the weight of significance, illuminating the path to deeper understanding and connection. The ability to remember small details is a window into her heart, showcasing her emotional investment in the relationship. In your interactions, take note of the depth of her remembrance. You may find that her memory unveils a tapestry of emotions, weaving a narrative far richer than you initially perceived. Each remembered detail is a thread in this tapestry, contributing to a larger picture of mutual respect and affection. Next time she recalls a minor detail about you, recognize it for what it is: a sign of her appreciation and care. These small gestures are her way of saying, "I see you, I hear you, and you matter to me." It's within these nuanced memories that the heart often speaks its truest language, creating a foundation for a deep and meaningful connection. So as you engage in conversation, take note of the depth of her remembrance. These small acts of attentiveness are her way of weaving a narrative of interest and care, a silent but powerful testament to her feelings for you. In the intricate dance of human relationships, it's these small, often overlooked details that create the most profound connections. Number 11, subtle tactics of captivation. Within the intricate tapestry of human interactions, when a woman harbors a hidden affection yet veils it beneath a veneer of subtlety, she often employs a myriad of tactics to ensnare your attention. These tactics manifest in various forms, each a silent plea for your acknowledgement amidst the bustling landscape of social exchange. Observe with discerning eyes her demeanor when enveloped in your presence. Does she endeavor to infuse the air with laughter, weaving a tapestry of humor to brighten the shared moments? Perhaps she delicately steers conversations towards topics she knows will ignite a spark of interest within your soul. Her words a silent serenade tailored to captivate your attention. These actions are not mere happenstance, they are the deliberate strokes of a masterful artist, each gesture a subtle declaration of her affections. With each shared moment, she endeavors to forge a connection, to carve out a space within your consciousness without laying bare the depths of her emotions. Therefore, as you find yourselves in proximity once more, attune your senses to the nuances of her behavior. Does she strive to carve out a space within your field of vision, to stand out amidst the crowd of faces that surround you? These subtle efforts may serve as silent indicators of her concealed affections, each gesture a testament to the depths of her longing and the yearning within her heart. Number 12, shared pursuits of connection. When a woman harbors a hidden affection for you, yet cloaks it beneath a veil of discretion, she often orchestrates a subtle dance of synchronicity, quietly aligning her interests with yours. These harmonious movements unfold in myriad ways, each a delicate thread woven into the fabric of your shared experiences. Observe with discerning eyes the subtle manifestations of her intrigue in your world. Does she, with a gentle touch, weave references to your favorite book into the tapestry of conversation, or grace the halls of events you frequent with her presence? Perhaps she delicately immerses herself in the intricacies of a sport or hobby dear to your heart, her actions echoing the silent rhythms of your passions. These gestures, though seemingly casual, transcend the realm of mere coincidence. They are purposeful endeavors to bridge the chasm between your worlds, forging connections that transcend the boundaries of space and time. With each shared pursuit, she seeks not only to be in your company, but also to delve deeper into the recesses of your soul, to understand and embrace the essence of what makes you, you. Therefore, as you navigate the currents of shared experiences, be attuned to the subtle symphony of her actions. For within each shared moment lies the promise of a deeper connection, a silent testament to the boundless depths of her affection and the yearning within her heart. In the intricate dance of human connection, these subtle cues serve as the threads weaving the fabric of potential romance. Yet, amidst the delicate interplay of emotions and gestures, it's vital to approach with sensitivity and respect. While recognizing these signs can offer valuable insights into unspoken feelings, it's equally important to honor boundaries and consent. Communication, both verbal and nonverbal, forms the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. Therefore, as you navigate the subtle language of attraction, remember to tread lightly, listen attentively, and respond with empathy. True connection blossoms not just from deciphering hidden cues, but from fostering genuine understanding and mutual respect. So, as you embark on this journey of exploration, may you navigate with grace and authenticity, guided by the wisdom of both heart and mind. As we approach the end of our journey through decoding the signs of a woman's concealed affection, take a moment to consider these delicate hints and their relevance in your interactions. Being mindful of these cues can provide valuable insights into unspoken feelings and pave the way for deeper connections. If you found this exploration insightful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support helps us make more videos about how people connect. Thanks for watching, and remember to pay attention to those little signs in your future interactions.